Oh, yes, it's time for New Sports, everyone. I know that hurt. Bumping heads, bumping heads. Peter Atlas, New Sports. A recurring segment of the Morning Coffee with Mario show. Written and produced. Written and produced. Is that a word? Written and directed by Richard Allen. New Sports, brought to you by the man the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Here he is. There he is. Rub his head, make a wish. There's Vic. Make a wish.
Wait a minute.
Make a wish.
You know what, man? I think you should continue using that word productive. I kind of like it.
A new word.
Really, no, Mario, I've killed some words, but that one sounds better even when you killed it. I'm just letting
That's
you know.
like when people say they had chicken fried steak. So you ever had pork fried fish? You ever had fish fried pork? How about chicken fried pork?
There you go.
Fish fried chicken.
I promise you guys. This is going to be short because I noticed that Mario had a special program. Mario had a special program. And yesterday...
I had no special program. I was playing the...
When you did the LZ stuff, that made it an extended thing.
I did, that's true.
Yeah, that's a special program, man, because usually we
I couldn't stop because I hadn't watched it.
Right, I know.
It was good.
Hey, look, I give props where props is due. That's why I'm going to shorten this up, but I don't know if it's going to go short because it is New Sports, you guys. We talk around the sports. We do what we can. And yesterday brought up an interesting subject when Mario and I got behind the philosophy of business, where the player's influence versus the investor's influence in the business at hand. And I said, well, wait a minute. Let me just go over here and see if I can represent the athletes who believe they have influence by finding out which is the best market. And I said, well, forget all the business talk. Why don't I just do this? Best productive athlete, most entertaining athlete, most controversial athlete, best teammate, best merchandising athlete.
Okay, I don't see biggest penis.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
That's what they really want to know.
I don't even
Who laid the most pipe?
I don't think I want
Who was out there just piping? Piping America. That's what they want to know. I thought if I scroll down, I might see that as damn. Okay, all right. Okay, sorry. Excuse me. Best. That's right. You know, after that, best merchandise he doesn't really appeal anymore.
No way. See, this is wrong.
After biggest penis, who wants to see best teammate?
Okay, first of all, who will you rely on for that information?
I'm willing to accept testimonials.
From whom?
Anybody you can get to come forward and testify on behalf of your penis, I pretty much will listen to.
Would you trust a female source of who's personally involved?
If they in favor, any woman coming forward to tell us how much they enjoyed your penis, we will give them a certain level of legitimacy right off the top.
Okay.
So just send them over.
Right.
You know, send them down.
Thank
We'll take a statement.
I want you guys to understand.
Take a statement.
You notice how my sports segment.
You just said most entertaining. I'm just saying.
Did you hear me say anything about sex? No, you took it there.
But everybody was wondering, damn, I don't see biggest penis on here.
All right, I'm gonna flash the topics, and what's gonna happen if you guys can hold on? I'll repeat it each time for the athlete: best productive athlete, most entertaining, most controversial, best teammate, best merchandising athlete. We'll go to the pictures. And we'll see if any of those qualify. If some of these athletes are not going to be able to, win in any category, but we're going to start off with Tim Duncan first, recent NBA champion of the San Antonio Spurs, 5-time champion. Does he belong in one of the categories?
Do you have any information on his penis at all?
You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to.
First of all,
the ladies want me to represent them.
I don't think the women want to know.
Women are in the chat room. They are Miko and all those down at the LA Unified. They wondering about the penis. So
thank you, PMC. Thank you. He went right. He said best teammate for. You agree?
That's a distant second.
Oh,
but we'll go. I think he is a best teammate.
Oh.
And since we don't have his penis here, I'll go with that.
Wait.
I'll pretty much go with that. I'll go with that.
Stop. Wait a minute.
You know.
PMC, I'm going to keep it at the level where it's really so other
Ask
people
Becca
will be
which one she
away.
wants to know.
Okay. As soon as a woman chimes into Mario's topic.
Ask Miko. Where's Miko when I need her?
All right. Best teammate. So, Mario endorses PMC.
I do.
He's best teammate.
He is.
All right. Let's go to the next and find out What category does Shaquille O'Neal belong in, if he is in one? Think about it. Best teammate, best athlete, best entertaining, most controversial, best merchandising. Think about it. Does he fit in any of those categories, Mark?
I'm not sure.
I know, that's interesting. That's what
He's entertaining.
Yes, he is.
Okay, but I don't know if he's the best.
I know.
So you said best.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just Shaq is entertaining and merchandising. He's good. Not I don't know if he's not best.
Right.
Not best.
Think about it now. It makes it really interesting when you think about it. See why you laughing, dude?
Because the chat room has shown that there's the dark side.
There's a dark side.
There's the dark
There's
side.
the dark
There's
side.
the dark side.
I know.
Dark
I know.
side.
I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know if Shaquille is the best in any of them, even though that's my man. I know I support him. Here he's thinner.
Of course, but you know what? Part
He
of
got
that.
old thin pick.
That's you know what I'm trying to do.
Get the thin picks.
You see, I'm telling you guys right off here. This is the only topic I have for
This
today.
is a good topic.
I know it's a good one because I want to see if you guys really because
And
and I have to give it a condition, and I have to explain this. Let me do this because I forgot to do it. I'm sorry, you guys. It was in the last 20 years. Last 20 years. So if you go back from 1994 on current, I didn't include soccer because, of course, in the USA we don't follow the international soccer athletes. Two, there's somebody else I didn't include. The one who makes the most money. Number one, Floyd Mayweather.
Oh wow.
I didn't include him for a reason, only because more money doesn't necessarily mean you're the best athlete.
So this is the last 20 years.
Last 20 years. So if I left anybody out, you can actually insert some names. I just put these names
it's
down.
just that, keeping to the theme that we established with the emphasis on the penis.
See, there we go.
In the last 20 years, there's been so much performance-enhancing drugs and steroids. I'm willing to wager that they got little TTs now.
Okay,
And little
Thank you.
walnut scrotums.
I knew you was going to do
because
this.
all that steroids.
I knew you was going to do this.
And that's what's wrong right now. So, ladies, if it's the last 20 years,
Right.
They were taking those steroids for about the last 10 years.
See what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna say you got some little TT.
Okay, you know something? Let me give you an idea. If you
Little-
guys ever followed us back in the Virtually Uncut days, a few athletes were in topics that dealt with size. I won't get into that.
Cost of
You know whom. You know whom. And Shaq was one of those.
Because good,
Yeah, we're not going to go
Corinne
there.
Stephens.
Right. So we're going to leave that alone.
Mostly hands.
All right. Like I said, he's not best productive, most entertaining, most controversial, best teammate, best merchandising athlete. You say Shaq doesn't fit in.
Not
league.
the best.
Okay, not the best.
Not the best. That's
All right.
my man, though.
I
I like Shaq.
Yeah, I like him too. All right, let's go over to the next. Let's scroll it up and see who
He's
else
working
comes
at it.
next. Derek Jeter. Bam. Let's say it again. Best productive athlete, most entertaining, most controversial, best teammate,
He's laid a lot of pipe.
best merchandise.
He's got some of the good ones.
Wait a minute.
He's got some of the good ones, right? He's
Okay.
boned some of the
Okay,
greats.
you're talking about
I was like, we have
sex.
to get. Yeah, do we have a picture of
No.
the women he's boned?
No. Remember we did
Oh, we
that
did
special.
that series. We did that
We-
series.
He was the most.
Leave it to Vic to be pioneering. Derek Jeter with
he had the resume, or has the resume, of the finest women
He's
with
had
no
some bad-
controversy.
Yes, he's had some fine
Zero.
ones. They don't say shit.
Okay, so here's
He
the
don't have no controversy.
So now I'm going to say it again. PMC says most productive. Do you
I go
agree?
with PMC because he's the knowledgeable man. He seems to know a lot about the penises too.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. If you go with PMC, then you have to ask, does PMC always agree with you?
No, I'm saying we just music. We have some similar music tastes.
Right.
You
Okay.
know.
So we got best teammate.
He knows his sports now.
And we got most productive. I knew Derek Jeter.
Who? Jerry Jeter? That's his cousin, Jerry Jeter. Like Tragic Johnson. That's his cousin.
All right. We both got our bloopers today. I love it. Okay. So here we go. Let's go up to the next. You crazy, man. Charles Barkley. Most productive athlete, most entertaining athlete, most controversial, best teammate, best merchandising. Interesting. Charles Barkley.
Controversial, he may be up there because he pulls it off and makes it a PR win. too. So in a way, he's managed to let his ones. He's managed to get passes.
Yes, he has.
That's all I can say. So he's controversial, and I think that's because he's entertaining, and because he really reminds you of somebody you already have in either your family. Everybody has a family member or a friend,
right.
Something like Charles,
right?
And you like be just like, can you just shut up and not get in trouble?
Because
every time they get in trouble, you don't want to get them. You're the one that's gonna bail him out. Is your boy?
Right?
He just does stupid shit. But he's your boy.
Is he most entertaining?
He's maybe one of the most.
Now, PMC,
one of the most, because he's only playing himself now on every show, and he still pulls it off.
Right now, PMC, you said something here. I'm kind of caught between controversial and most entertaining. I believe over the years he has been the most entertaining.
He has, Dick.
I believe he's most entertaining. That's me.
Especially playing himself.
Right.
I mean, the way he does it.
Right.
It's a unique. He's unique. If you try to look at the other commentators of his nature,
right,
they're not quite. There's no one quite like him.
That's true. That's true.
He's defining a genre. He's your on-air idiot buddy.
Yes, he is.
You love him, but you still love him.
Not everybody can pull it off.
No, he pulls it off.
And I actually have this wonderful thing, appreciation for comedians, because they naturally have gifts. A lot of us, and I'm not a comedian whatsoever, I sit there and say, you guys do something that you have to rely on yourselves. Nothing else. No props, no nothing else. You have to just be you. He's turned that into a franchise of himself, his individuality, and we have accepted it without penalizing him, although many have. They'll penalize him because they say it's buffoonery sometimes.
It is buffoonery.
Right.
And, of course, we here at Pack Stereo would never sink to those levels.
Yes, we do.
Of using buffoonery or foul language.
We practice it.
We would never. We maintain our broadcast of the highest order.
Right.
As Mac McAllister can well testify.
Okay, that's cool. Man, you throwing him under the bus a lot today.
Because he's our leader, and he's head of our. He's the head of our moral committee.
This is wrong.
Our conscious committee.
Most entertaining seems to be the lead on you. Let's go to the next one, Mario. Let's see what we got. The next.
Let's see his penis.
Usain Bolt or Hussein Bolt, how you want to pronounce it.
I think the ladies will get us some numbers.
All right, let me go. Most productive, most entertaining, most controversial, best teammate, best merchandising. I think it's caught between, if you consider most productive, best merchandising, but I don't have any information on that. So, what do you think, Mario?
You gotta get a little pokey.
You know what?
On this picture.
See, this is wrong.
I'm just saying, it looks like you got a little something. Not that I care. I'm just trying to get some hits.
Wait a minute.
If I get some more hits, I might put mine out there, but I don't want y'all to laugh.
But I have to remind everybody that 9.58 is an unbelievable
Well, that's important
time.
too.
Yes, it is.
But I think you should take a look at his crotch.
I'll keep the close up on you since you're focusing on this a lot more.
I'm just saying, y'all should know.
You're focusing on not
I just
me.
want everybody to know. Because I told the ladies I could give me some hits.
So you're doing this for the benefit of the ladies?
Yeah, because I know there's some freaks out there.
Okay, what about the brothers who want to actually follow the program? We're trying to follow. We don't want to hear that.
Like we don't have a whole bunch of them.
Yes,
we mostly have the freaks.
No, we don't. No,
Becca
we don't.
now says
I'm being serious.
Becca says she rushed back for sports.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. She actually put in the chat room that she went to the fridge and rushed back for sports.
Look
what you have done. Look, everybody, Victor Allen seducing the newbies.
This is
just
wrong.
seducing them, Victor Allen.
Nothing. I'm not saying anything. All right, so it seems that Hussein doesn't fit in one of the categories, not as the best.
That's the best athlete, though. Damn, because he's kicking everybody's butt and taking names.
Right, and the only reason why I didn't say best athlete, because I can actually do a part 2 on this when it comes to that category. I just wanted to go into these 5 areas. So he doesn't. It's either best merchandising, best productive athlete. It doesn't seem like he's not controversial. We don't know about his teammate conditions, so I don't know if he qualifies at all, Mario. What about you? What do you think?
I don't know.
None?
You didn't say fastest man.
Yeah, he's just the fastest man.
Just the fastest man. Quick!
Wait a minute. I love it.
Tell him to get a paper.
Thank you, Becker. He says I could just read minds. I know. I'm gonna start I'm gonna shut it down a little bit, Becker. Just give me some time. All right, let's go to the next one, Mario. Let's see what we got for the next. This should be easy.
Clean cut.
Derek Fisher, is he a better teammate to knock out Derek Jeter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, but you guys voted Derek Jeter.
He's
voted
Class A.
But you had Derek up there. You had Derek following behind.
Well, we haven't seen who he's boning.
Best Derek.
He's a short guy.
You know,
What? He's the man.
We got two Derricks.
I like Derek.
Derek's on deck.
Derek Fisher.
Derek
this
Jeter.
the man.
I'm trying to tell you. Now,
What's the
PMC said teammate all day.
Best teammate.
Best teammate, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of an easy do. If
We
you had
don't
to
know
pick,
anything else about him.
but let me do this. If you had to pick between best teammate between Derek Jeter, Derek Fisher, who would you pick?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Come on, man.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher?
With your eyes closed, with half your brain lost.
Oh, man.
Not even close.
Okay.
They don't even belong in the same conversation.
But Derek Jeter has gone without controversy.
That has nothing to do with best teammate.
Gotcha. I just putting up the...
Yeah, oh, hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. Hell no. Okay. PMC, would you echo me in a hell no?
Wait a minute. PMC said, Vic, get out of here. That means...
Now,
Get outta
PMC,
here.
don't start
I got
hating
you.
on the West Coast.
That's okay.
I know y'all, Pittsburgh is still recognized as an up-and-coming community.
I'm not saying, hey, you know what? I don't know. Marsha Ambrosius was living in Philadelphia, PA, but she lives out here now.
Oh, you know what, though? Pittsburgh was just cited as the most economically hard-hit. It's one of the most
I can understand that,
hard-hit cities in
and
the
I'm not
country.
laughing at that.
No, I'm
because
not either. I
economics,
forgot PMC. They did
that's
come
a
out
whole
with that.
different subject.
I reported on that,
Yeah.
a different thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to even
Well,
get
that's okay. We still support
Hey,
you.
we looking. Look, prosper. There'll be a better
and still
day.
voted one of the
Better
most
day.
livable cities in the country,
Yes.
though. But that's what's interesting. And they've had a lot of economic problems.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next. Who we got? Kobe Bryant. All right, here's the categories. Best productive, most entertaining, most controversial, best teammate, best merchandising. And I can see 3 categories he can be considered in, and here's my opinion on it. These are the 3, and you guys take it from here. I see best productive, most controversial, best merchandising. Any of those categories? Mario, what do you think?
Most productive.
Most
That's
productive?
but I don't see the merchandising. That's not his machine.
Right.
That's why I can't give him credit for it. It's a machine.
Right.
But it's not his machine in any way, shape, or form.
Globally,
But productive.
Yeah.
He's in charge of Kobe Bryant.
that's correct.
And he's done a wonderful job
Absolutely.
of being productive with Kobe Bryant, maintaining
All day.
a high level. You have to give him what he's due,
Right.
for his commitment to excellence on those levels.
Wow.
So you have to give her that. For that.
PMC gave, now it shows you when an athlete has impact. PMC gave him 3 categories. Wow. Controversial.
Well, how come you won't support the LA stuff that I like? No, you won't support Kobe. I got all this other LA stuff y'all to like. But y'all want to support Kobe.
Most
Now, some
best
stuff is okay to
merchandising
hate about LA.
and productive. I love it. See, wait a minute. What you hating? You hating? What you hating for? Look at Becca's response.
You know what? That's all he gets, you guys. He only gets productive. Come on, you guys. Why you guys liking Kobe so much?
There you go.
I'm not against Kobe. I'm just saying.
Becca, speak the truth. See, some people are haters.
I'm not a hater.
See, vote which category. Watch this,
I
you
just
guys.
support Shaq from the old days.
Watch this. Ask Mario to pick any category for Kobe.
I say most productive. Most productive.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, no, because I specifically respect his work ethic.
There you go.
Because those of us who work our asses off, you do that when ain't nobody around.
Right.
Okay. It's you alone and God. Maybe the
Right.
cat.
Right.
It's like sometimes it's like last night when I woke up at 11, there's just stuff I wanted done.
Right.
And so I just brought my ass out to the studio.
Hey, you know what? Just to let you know, before we continue on, they had a segment that inspired me to kind of cover this in a different way, where they say the most by numbers, and they said productive, most successful athlete in basketball in the last 15 years. It was a toss-up between Tim Duncan and Kobe, and they measured the stats, the numbers, equal championships, and they actually came out that Tim Duncan was the most successful. So that lets you know quietly, because he's not controversial, because he doesn't care.
Small market.
It shows you, and that's the difference. The money involved versus the success as an individual. So lets you know. So, okay, no problem. Let's go to the next one. This one I love. LeBron James, baby. Okay. You got Best productive athlete, most entertaining, most controversial, best teammate, best merchandising. Now, his career is not over. Mario, what do you think?
I put him with the most productive.
Okay.
Right there with Kobe. He's got a lot. He's maintained a high level of consistency. I like LeBron. I think he represents well on a lot of levels. I like the way he conducts his business. I think he's one of those people that when they hate him, it's mainly because he's excellent.
Right.
That's what they hate him for. He said he's never, even when they talk about the way even if you didn't support that whole thing with him revealing, it was certainly no more, I don't know, ostentations and a bunch of other stuff. He's done way less, quiet spoken.
Right.
He represents well for me. I support the brothers, and I like that the Miami Heat,
right,
as a team, Vic, you realize they represent kind of the brothers who are intellectual,
who came
from
together.
Bosh. Yeah,
for the
I love
good.
that. I love that about them. When you have him, Bosh, Wade speaking, communicating. You throw Mario. These are cats who are thinking, man. I'm loving it. So I'm sorry.
I think the absolute challenge is they all came together in Miami to give up something because they knew they were going to win something. But the ultimate challenge is when you're not winning, will you give up something to try to do it again? And everybody's talking about, let's see if they have the same philosophy this year. It'll be interesting. I can't even tell you if it's yay or nay.
Can I get a bet? I'd love to get that bet. I'd run to Vegas and put some money down right now. They're not going to change.
Yeah.
People of this ilk and character, do you think that adversity really threatens them? I'm just telling you based on what my personality is like. Do you really think adversity worries folks like this? You have to thrive on it.
Yep.
You have to thrive on it. And I know they do.
It's a goal.
They laugh.
It's a goal.
This is hard as you're going to bring it.
It's a goal.
Is that as hard as you can hit? Is that it?
But and let me say this too. When you're winning, you need new goals to go after because they had revenge, the Spurs, on Miami. So they were fueled. Now Miami needs fuel so they can turn around and say we can do it even at our more mature years because they're still the older group than the Spurs, even though they talk about the Spurs a lot. So I believe the same thing you do. You find a way to motivate and inject that fuel to come out and do it again. So I agree with you. I think they can step up. I just think that part of having a goal, I think that kind of lost perspective this year.
Well, that's the point. Because I don't care if Miami Heat never wins another championship.
Right.
Can I go on record for that? I could care less.
Definitely.
What I want to do is see the kind of competition that where champions step forward.
Right.
So the fact that they're going to be there next year for the Clippers to battle against,
yes,
for OKC to battle against,
right,
for Brooklyn and New York to battle against, I'm good with just that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good with just that. All I want is the competition. I don't care if they win or don't win.
Right.
I want to see the competition, and I want to see what happens when it's a gut check.
Right.
I want to see Dwight Howard have to get a gut check.
Oh,
I want to see OKC gut check. And I hope the Clippers
are
feeling pissed off.
And I want OKC to stay up there. I love the idea that if the playoffs entertain you before the championship, you have a working
Wasn't that
model.
a wonderful, Vic? Did we comment this year?
Yes.
How wonderful
yes.
the first round of the playoffs were.
It captivated you
totally
in the Western Conference, not as much in the Eastern.
Right.
I mean, it's not hating; it's just reality.
But win-win.
Yeah.
Some of the best basketball you ever see.
Okay, now PMC, you actually voted that LeBron merchandising and productive, and so far, I'm gonna say up until now, I think if we go into this a few years down the road, LeBron will have more categories. It appears to me right now that he falls in line with being the most productive, but you're not slam dunking on anything specifically yet with him because he covers. Merchandise is going up. See,
this is what happens. In the times that when you're in the league, to me, your merchandising when you're the top player is so much a machine.
Right.
It's kind of hard for me to give you credit till you're kind of out.
Right.
Because then once you're out, you're more managing your own machinery.
Right.
Like one thing you could say about Michael Jordan, see.
Right.
That's his machinery. That's been his machinery.
Right.
Whether or not that's his crew.
Right.
That's his execs in those positions. So that's
All
why
day.
I can give him a certain credit because he's managing his machine.
Right.
Most of the cats in the league, Vic, they're not managing.
True.
Even though I'm sure LeBron has specialists there to help him maximize the contractual deals,
Right.
they're still too busy playing basketball.
True.
Once you're out of the sport and you're focused so much on merchandising, that's when you start looking at how you are as a business person.
Right.
And that's where MJ right now, as far as we know, right?
Yes, a billionaire.
He set a level
he wants to.
that's uncompromised.
Unbelievable. And LeBron says that he actually wants to follow the business model of like a Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan because everyone that comes behind what we call the person who sets the tone becomes even better and greater. Right now, it appears from what we've talked about, Kobe covers more conditions because nobody has been more controversial than Kobe. He's had a longer
You'll
basketball.
see how he manages. See, he has the potential. That's why it's so good to watch him.
Right.
Because you know he's headed into retirement.
Right.
So that's where you're going to see what happens with him.
Right.
Because that's the test.
Right.
After the league,
Right.
who goes bigger and badder?
Right.
Some
Next.
people maintain and just still.
Right. I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying? It's
I
just
agree.
the way they do it.
I think Kobe right now, most people avoid controversy, and the move from Cleveland from LeBron, the announcement, the decision, that's one of those business to business things. But Kobe had to deal with a legality of a rape condition and overcome that. So his controversy, clearly most controversial. So he has that. Best productive athlete, they compare him to Kobe. He's still the second mindset to Michael, because he says, I win at all costs.
Well, their work ethic. Remember, the work ethic is what it's about.
Right.
It's like Ray Allen.
Right.
To actually believe that this man might shoot 300 shots.
Right.
Before a game.
Right. That's exactly it.
Those are the kind of things you go like, 300?
Right. And remember, too, the Kobe definitely on merchandising globally, number one. He has been the number one when it comes to the NBA. So Kobe right now seems to cover more categories, but I think LeBron is coming.
Well, like I said,
hard.
the merchandising I'll see once you run your own machinery.
Right.
Which is going to change dramatically once you retire.
That's it, you guys. I wanted to cover more. I couldn't because, the World Soccer Cup, is going on. USA beat Ghana, but they were actually losing based on the stats and what happened. So I don't know if that bodes well for us. But they go against Portugal next. By the time you see this video, we will know if they overcome that challenge. Mario, I'm out of here, man. What do you want to do? What do you want to do with
I want to hit my head.
What do you want to do?
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit.
What?
Bumping heads.
No.
Real macho stuff, ladies. Hope you like that. It was a man's way of looking at sports, a manly way. For all the manly men out there.
Manly men.
Manly men.
How do I?
That's right. All those with jock itch. I'm going to say, you're a manly man. Foot fungus. Stinky nuts.
Stinky?
That's right. All the manly things. Manly. Get ready for that new sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Macho. Yeah.
Well, I will remind everybody, we will update.